For Joanna Brown, unfortunately, it was a fitting end to her injury-filled triathlon season. It certainly wasn't the appropriate reward for the effort she put in. The 19-year-old had dedicated every ounce of energy in her life to triathlon since she finished her last semester at All Saints Catholic High School last winter. This was supposed to be Joanna Brown's year. She was coming off a bronze medal at last year's World Junior Championships in Budapest, and the gold and silver medalists were now too old to compete. The top spot of the podium was hers for the taking at the World Juniors September 10th in Beijing. But that's not the way it turned out.
The injuries, and most of them have just been by chance. I've dislocated a bone in both feet, which has caused injuries, and I had my stem too low on my bike, which caused a back injury that put me out for 2 months.
This is a rare clip of Joanna Brown running. There wasn't an uninterrupted 2-week stretch in all of 2011 where Brown did her usual volume of running. Brown had a team of 6 regular doctors, massage and physiotherapists helping her out with her injuries.
So it's a big team of people trying to get me better, but I think I've just been like a piece of glass or something this year. It's so easy to break me. And it's not even I haven't even been doing a ton of volume. It's just been a bunch of weird things that have happened, and like stepping on a rock or stepping on a crab apple or having your stem too low. It's just things that were really could have been easily, well, maybe not easily prevented, but they happened by chance.
The bad luck meant that Brown spent a lot of her training time at doctors' offices instead. Being unable to train, the main focus of her life, was a very tough mental battle as well.
It's also dangerous too, because that's all you're thinking about is, oh, I'm not training, I'm going to treatment but I'm not training. So it turned into a pretty dangerous cycle. When you're an athlete and that's what you're used to doing and that's what you expect to do, it's really, really hard when it's not what you're doing. And it just really plays on your emotions and how you react to things. It was definitely frustrating, and I felt really lost at times. It was just not to the point where I was ready to give up, but just you question kind of why you're doing this if you're injured every 2 weeks and you can't train. And I think I was pretty hard on my family and anybody around me because I was stressed out.
Not being able to run was a major blow to the triathlete whose strength is the run. But if there was a positive side to the injuries, it was that it forced her to concentrate on swimming and biking. Brown's coach with the Bytown Storm, Greg Keeley, observed that she'd become a much stronger cyclist over the course of the year.
And they've all been minor, really freaky injuries, stepping on a crab apple and dislocating a toe, and so they're just things that they didn't really. It was just painful for her to continue, so we just kind of shifted that focus. So, yeah, I mean, it's a drag. You always want to balance your training. You always want to make sure you're getting enough of everything. But at the end of the day, I think her volumes are up there. She's a stronger cyclist, and I think a lot of that has to do with the added cycling as opposed to the running.
Brown's power on the bike was certainly put to the maximum test in Beijing. On the first bike lap of the wet course, Brown's back wheel slid out on a corner. She was sent sliding, her face scraping on the pavement. But Brown caught back up to the lead pack quickly during a steep 1-kilometer climb, until she came back to the same corner on the second lap and fell again. This time her wrist absorbed the most damage. Brown had trouble simply hanging on to the handlebars, but she again tracked down the lead pack and finished the bike portion right at the front. But unlike last year's run, when she came back from 15 seconds behind to place third, it didn't pan out. Brown ran the 5 kilometers 41 seconds slower than last year. That put her 36 seconds behind the winner, in 6th place. Brown says she crossed the finish line, quote, "disappointed but proud of my effort." The trip to the hospital to get her cast wasn't terribly enjoyable. Neither was making her way through the airport with a bike, suitcase, 2 bags, and her fractured wrist. It's clearly been a season to forget for Brown, but she's now hoping to start a new chapter at the University of Guelph. The former OFSA cross-country running champion will train with Ontario's best triathletes and run varsity cross-country this fall. She'll be studying biomedical sciences.
I think I was just ready for a bit of a change. It really wasn't about the coaching, it was more just about ready for a new experience, and I think I am ready to, well, not ready, but I want to just try living on my own for a little bit. Like I've traveled and been on my own, but I've never really lived away from home. I think it's something that I have to experience at some point. Maybe like I might end up moving back to Ottawa next year. Like I have no idea where anything will take me. And a lot of it too was having a training group. Like here I train pretty much alone. I am really excited for the change and new people and trying maybe a different coaching style, and we'll see how it works.